The hippopotamus, also known as the river horse, is an iconic African mammal renowned for its immense size, semi-aquatic lifestyle, and territorial nature. Native to sub-Saharan Africa, these gentle giants embody a unique blend of power and grace, effortlessly gliding through waterways and grazing on lush vegetation. Despite their formidable appearance, hippos are primarily herbivores, consuming grasses, leaves, and fruits to fuel their massive bodies. Often mistaken for being aggressive creatures, hippos are, in fact, quite social animals, forming herds of up to 150 individuals. These groups, primarily composed of females, calves, and juveniles, provide a sense of security and camaraderie in a world teeming with predators. Within the herd, a dominant male establishes his territory, ensuring the protection of his group and maintaining the delicate social hierarchy. The hippopotamus's physical attributes are as remarkable as its behavior. Their large, barrel-shaped bodies, supported by short, sturdy legs, enable them to navigate both land and water with ease. Their thick, hairless skin, secreting a natural sunscreen, protects them from the harsh African sun and the abrasive environments they inhabit. Additionally, their powerful jaws, equipped with formidable tusks, enable them to effectively process their herbivorous diet. Despite their impressive size and strength, hippos face numerous threats in the modern world. Hippos possess a massive barrel-shaped body that can weigh up to 3,240 kilograms, 7,140 pounds. This impressive size allows them to conserve heat and maintain buoyancy in water. Their short, sturdy legs provide stability on land and act as paddles for swimming. Hippopotamus are notable for their thick, hairless skin, which ranges from 2.5 to 5 centimeters or 1 to 2 inches in thickness. This thick skin serves multiple purposes. The skin secretes a natural sunscreen that protects against the harsh African sun. The mud wallows in which hippos spend their time help regulate their body temperature, keeping them cool in hot weather. The thick skin protects against bites and scratches from predators. Hippos possess powerful jaws that can crush vegetation and small animals. Their incisors are continuously growing, forming tusks that can grow up to 18 inches long. These tusks are used for defense, fighting, and territorial display. Hippopotamus have several adaptations that allow them to spend a significant portion of their time in water, nostrils and eyes positioned high on the head. This allows them to breathe and see while their bodies are mostly submerged in water, valves in their nostrils. These valves close automatically when they submerge their heads, preventing water from entering their lungs, dense bones, and fat. These help them maintain buoyancy in water and prevent them from sinking. Webbed feet. These increase their surface area for swimming and provide better propulsion. Hippos are herbivores, consuming grasses, leaves, and fruits. Their digestive system is adapted to efficiently process this plant-based diet. A large stomach allows them to store and digest large amounts of vegetation. Long intestines provide ample surface area for nutrient absorption. These microorganisms aid in the breakdown of plant fibers and the extraction of nutrients. Hippopotamus are capable of holding their breath for up to 5 minutes underwater. This ability is aided by several adaptations. Large lungs allow them to store a significant amount of oxygen. Their lungs are efficient at extracting oxygen from the air, allowing them to make the most of each breath. Their metabolism is relatively slow, reducing their oxygen requirements. Hippos have well-developed senses that help them navigate their environment. They rely heavily on their sense of smell to locate food, communicate with each other, and detect predators. They have good hearing underwater and on land, allowing them to stay alert to potential threats. Their skin is sensitive to touch, enabling them to detect changes in water currents and interactions with other hippos. Hippopotamus are exclusively found in sub-Saharan Africa, inhabiting a wide range of freshwater habitats, including rivers, lakes, streams, and swamps. They prefer shallow, slow-moving water bodies that provide ample opportunities for both grazing and cooling off in the scorching African sun. Their semi-aquatic lifestyle dictates their distribution, with most hippo populations concentrated in areas with permanent water sources. Hippos are particularly fond of muddy wallows, which they use to protect their sensitive skin from drying out. The thick mud layer not only acts as a natural sunscreen, but also helps regulate their body temperature and prevents parasites from attaching to their skin. These wallows also serve as social hubs where hippos gather to socialize, engage in grooming, and mark their territories. The distribution of hippos has undergone significant changes over time. While they once roamed a vast range across Africa, their numbers have dwindled due to habitat loss, poaching, and human encroachment. Today, their primary strongholds are concentrated in Central and Eastern Africa, with smaller populations scattered throughout the continent. Some of the key areas where hippos are found include the Democratic Republic of the Congo, home to the largest hippopotamus population in Africa with an estimated 38,000 individuals. South Africa, with around 17,000 hippos. South Africa is another significant stronghold for the species. Botswana. Hippos are prevalent in Botswana's Okavango Delta, where they form large herds and play a crucial role in the ecosystem. Mozambique. Around 7,000 hippos inhabit Mozambique's rivers and lakes, contributing to the country's rich biodiversity. Tanzania. Hippos are abundant in Tanzania's Serengeti National Park, where they share their habitat with iconic African wildlife. Their diet is primarily grazing-based, with grasses accounting for the majority of their intake. They are known to consume up to 150 pounds of food per day, and their grazing behavior plays a crucial role in maintaining and shaping their habitat. Grasses form the staple of a hippo's diet, providing them with essential carbohydrates and fiber. They typically graze on short grasses that are easily accessible along riverbanks and in floodplains. Their powerful jaws and incisors enable them to effectively chew and process tough grasses, maximizing their nutrient intake. Hippos supplement their diet with leaves and fruits, adding variety and essential vitamins to their meals. They are particularly fond of water lilies and other aquatic plants, which they can reach while submerged in water. In captivity, fruits, such as figs and melons, are also a welcome addition to their diet, providing a burst of sweetness and additional nutrients. While not as significant as grasses, aquatic vegetation plays a role in a hippo's diet. They are known to consume algae, water lettuce, and other submerged plants, adding to their overall nutrient intake. Their ability to graze on aquatic vegetation allows them to utilize a wider range of food sources, contributing to their adaptability in diverse environments. Hippo's diet may vary depending on the season and availability of food sources. During the wet season, when grasses and aquatic plants are abundant, they focus heavily on grazing. As the dry season approaches and vegetation becomes scarcer, they may increase their consumption of leaves, fruits, and aquatic vegetation to maintain their nutrient intake. Hippo's diet provides them with the energy and nutrients they need to maintain their large bodies and active lifestyles. Carbohydrates from grasses and fiber provide sustained energy, while vitamins and minerals from leaves, fruits, and aquatic vegetation support various bodily functions. Their ability to consume a variety of plant sources ensures they receive the nutrients they need to thrive in their African habitats. Hippos play a vital role in the ecosystems they inhabit. Their grazing behavior helps maintain healthy grasslands and aquatic habitats, providing food and shelter for a variety of species. Their waste releases nutrients into the water, which supports the growth of algae and other aquatic plants. Additionally, their movement through the water helps aerate the environment, further enhancing the health of aquatic ecosystems. Hippos are mammals that reproduce sexually, reaching sexual maturity between 5 to 7 years of age. The gestation period for hippopotamuses is approximately 8 months, resulting in the birth of a single calf. Mating typically occurs in water, with the male approaching the female and nudging her until she allows him to mount her. The female then submerges her head, leaving only her nostrils and eyes above the surface. Copulation occurs underwater, and the sperm can survive in the female's reproductive tract for up to 48 hours. The fertilized egg implants in the female's uterus, where it develops into an embryo and then a fetus. During gestation, the female's body changes to accommodate the growing calf. The fetus receives nutrients and oxygen through the placenta, which connects the mother's uterine wall to the calf's umbilical cord. After a gestation period of around 230 to 240 days, the female gives birth to a single calf. The calf is born underwater, weighing between 25 and 50 kilograms or 55 to 110 pounds. The mother assists the calf in reaching the surface to take its first breath. The calf nurses exclusively on its mother's milk for the first few months, receiving essential nutrients for growth and development. The milk is high in fat and protein, providing the calf with the energy it needs to thrive. The mother provides extensive parental care for her calf, protecting it from predators and teaching it essential survival skills. The calf remains close to its mother's side, learning how to navigate the water, find food, and communicate with other hippos. As the calf matures, it begins to consume more solid food and spends more time away from its mother's side. However, it still maintains close ties with its mother and may continue to nurse for up to a year or more. Hippos reach sexual maturity between 5 to 7 years of age, at which point they can begin to reproduce. Once a hippo reaches sexual maturity, it may leave its natal group and join another herd or establish its own territory. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.